Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Luis Garcia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, Eddie Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Pitch on the way. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
3-1. Now a swinging bunt. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Juan Soto to the plate now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Ian Anderson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, getting a good look at big right-hander Ian Anderson, former first-round draft pick. This guy has a good, hard breaking ball. One of the things I really like about this guy, he doesn't dance around the strike zone. Has a good fastball, 95 to 97 miles an hour. He'll ride it up in the zone. He'll throw that two-seam sinker down in the zone in a good, hard breaking ball. He's put it all together, and he's a very dependable and reliable starting pitcher who takes the ball every 5 days.
So now here is Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman.
Now here it comes.
Alex Bregman.
Nope, that goes down.
The 1-1 home. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. Duvall moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Time now for a
The
quick look at the
designated
hometown Astros
Labor.
starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 1-0. Torres leads off first with one away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And with two away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside, that's the ball.
Two out with the man at first. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soto able to track it down for the third out. Astros lead one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Acuna digs in now. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
All even now, 2-2. Shot to third and handled for the first down. At the plate now, Austin Riley. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 9, Mitch.
Up next, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
Ball,
2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that's over. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches at varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing, strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the AB now. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
2-1.
Favorable call in there for a strike. 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Jason Castro is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Fouled off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now at the plate here is Adam Duvall. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Garcia has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. And he'll reach first safely.
Batting up, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Swanson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2, the pitch.
1 ball.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Right side, but it's well fouled. Ready with the 1-2.
Yeah, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready now is Jake Myers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Gonzalez.
Next to stand in is Marwin Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Nope.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Yeah.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more from Game 3 after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Now the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Juan Soto. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 pitch.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
That's
No
ball
offer
2.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. To 2-2 now. The pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And now here is Austin Riley, man at first after the 2-out walk. Set and the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Set and the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Into right field, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Fouled off. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Shot weakly to the left. Alvarez on second. Tucker at first. One gone. Lays off 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. One and 0. Here it is. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Astros leave him loaded through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Moving off to the plate.
Now at the plate is Mitch Garver. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike taken up in the zone. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. Instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Adam Duvall. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, James Swanson.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Astros.
Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Swanson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gun.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marwin.
So bases are empty with 1 gun, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Now the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground, left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Gleyber Torres, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Bregman is off at first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Houston. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Luis Severino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Luis Severino.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the fastball was swung on and missed, good location down at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Bounced weakly near the plate. And that's the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And now a pitch on the way.
You gotta love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Next to dig in, Juan Soto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a swinging strike on the slider.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3-0, here it is. Ball four as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. At the plate now is Yordan Alvarez, singled in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Wind up and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next up, Kyle Tucker. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The count now at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. And now, Austin Riley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Christian Javier comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Ball 3.
1 strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Once again, the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder.
Next, it'll be Adam Duvall. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Garver stands at first with one out. Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now. Ball two.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
In the dirt is there, and he's out trying to take second. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
Ozzie Albies will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
He's already walked two in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runner on first with two away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Three and two now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Payoff pitch on its way. The 3-2 one more time. Opposite field to left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Chris Martin gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4.
Carlos Correa.
Now here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
1-1 to count. And now pitch on the way. Inside and low, 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tied run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate now, Jason Castro, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tapped up the third base line. The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Jake Myers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 63.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Here it is, the 3-0. It's a fastball that catches the bottom of the strike zone. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Fouled off. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. One out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's finally over for a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there, because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is right there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Now to the plate, here is Juan Soto. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
And looks at a ball, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Chopper to short. Offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Wind up and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
It's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gleyber Torres will be next. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Set. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Astros lead 1. They're down 2-0. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Baez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. A couple of walks for him thus far. First offering. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Austin Riley will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Baez, 33 years old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The runner in scoring position with none out. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the next to bat will be Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Big at-bat now, and here is Adam Duvall, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopper to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Braves strand one. They're up 2-0. Tyler Matzek comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 68.
So here is Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Riley in foul ground. One away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2 and 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Carlos Correa. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Matzek comes set, and the pitch.
Count is 2
Looked
and
like
1.
the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston, and he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Pretty efficient game right there. Low scoring, 2-0 game. Well played defensively on both sides, and a couple of runs is all it took in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Atlanta take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Ian Anderson pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.